Do you think that you would be interested in him getting specific about the relationship for a really long time, or would we need videos?
I have some of those too.
So,
just kidding.
What we're getting at here is it's possible for us to, in our effort to milk something, reach a place where we've sort of played it out, where it's not doing it anymore. And can you feel when that happens? So then what do you do? Then what do you do when you feel the interest or the specifics played out or beginning to wane? What's then the best way to maintain the momentum of the vortex, even though you've played that out as far as it will go?
Forward looking.
Forward looking, imagine into the future is one way, or you could change the subject on other things that keep you in the vortex. Now, this is what we're leading up to, because we want to say to you that when the subject that's really easy to focus upon, that takes you into the vortex easily, when you focus there and you stay there for a little while, what happens is it activates a higher vibration that then gives you access to other subjects, but on that same vibrational plane. So then sometimes, once you've sort of played it out, it's good to just sit there grinning, feeling satisfied, feeling proud, feeling successful, acknowledging something that you started to do. You said, it's just my alignment. It's just my alignment. You did the natural thing. You went general on the subject. And going general, you stay in the vortex, and then that's the time to just sort of sit and contemplate. And this is where the word bask really applies, because as you bask in the deliciousness of the vortex and how it feels, other things, other subjects on the same vibrational frequency will reveal themselves to you. This is the opportunity time. This is the time for you to move to a new thought way, because the work is preparing the thought ways. So we just want to ask you, you've been listening, you've been very wonderful in your willingness to listen to us as we're carving this out incrementally. Does it make sense to you that if a subject takes you generally into the vortex and you're able to maintain being in the vortex, that then another subject in the same frequency will reveal itself to you, and that then you have an opportunity to now add some of the same specifics to that, which means you're building those thought ways. You're actually building the bridges that make it easier for the universe to deliver to you the manifestation of what's already vibrationally there, but because you have stayed on the subject longer, you have made it easier for it to happen. And the experience that you will have, short of the manifestation, because the manifestation is down the road. It took a while for your lover to show up. The manifestation is down the road, but can you feel how much fun it is to contemplate and build the bridges, the thought bridges? Can you feel it? If you can, then you're there. If you can, then you now understand deliberate creating at its best. Because deliberate creating at its best is first knowing that it's already in the vortex. Next, knowing where you are in relationship to the vortex. Next, being in the vortex as often as possible. Next, staying in the vortex as long as you can every time you get in. And next, feeling the cooperative components of the vortex revealing themselves to you and being ready then to take the next step inside the vortex. You following? And when you start taking the next step inside the vortex, that's when you're really going to be able to understand what deliberate creation is, because it's so fun to find the thought. It's so fun to recognize the thought, and it's so fun to contemplate the thought, and it's so fun then to make the thought move from general to less general to more specific to more specific. In other words, you'll feel the energy moving. It will be like the creator who has his hands in the clay. You'll begin to feel yourself directing the details of the way the universe yields to you. You get to pick every part of it, you see. So what have we been saying to you today? If you get specific before you're in the vortex, you mess everything up. If you get specific after you're in the vortex, you have the fun ride of your life, because you are then the maestro with the universe and the energy that creates worlds behind you at your bidding. giving you the details that you are carving out through the power of your own focus. And nothing is more satisfying than to want something, to hope for it, to plan for it, to know it, and then to watch the cooperative universe co-create with you.